Yeah, you were there. I think.
Yeah, I thought I was. I know I was there, but I can't remember where I'm at anymore half the time because just doing so much stuff.
Is there anybody out there?
I
gotta think of something else to say other than this overlay. I always say, is there anybody out there?
We should just kick straight into that Pink Floyd song, man.
Yeah.
How long it would take?
Pulls through emails and blah blah blah.
Bonsoir, mon ami.
And my band's on me.
Je m'appelle JRB5 2 K711 Thain Clarity. That's all I know. Hello.
We need a translator now.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to pop up in the captions now. That's going to be fun. That's all the French I know. I took 2 years of French, and I mean, batu for food. We talked about that. That's something profane. You know, I have to look it up, and I'm probably butchering it. Les oignons.
About a third of our language is French, though.
Yeah, anymore.
So.
Instead of Mexico, just put le in front of everything.
Do you know why that is?
Because it's one of the love languages, man. That's why.
No, it's actually a bureaucracy issue. So French was incorporated into a Latin and Germanic Old English version because the rich were like, this is an ugly language. We're going to make everything sound fancy. But everything they liked was super expensive. So that's why all of the luxury things that we know of are French words.
We're just a hodgepodge of everything.
And the French were here first.
Facts.
I mean, besides the Native Americans, they were here
Daniel
first.
Murphy,
before the
what's
British. They
up?
just didn't get really
TikTok is a teeming world of information.
Oui,
It's a
indeed.
necessary evil.
Oh, I love it.
It's the new
I'm
wicked.
TikTok.
I have,
TikTok.
I have two different accounts. I have a business TikTok, and then I have like a TikTok where just all of my hyper focus goes. Where like I need information on all of these things.
I'm trying to do that. Now I got somebody teaching me Snapchat too. And I'm like, what the fuck?
all the things.
But it's somebody like
The woes of
22,
millennial
23, and I'm
Yep.
just like, okay, show me. Is that
Yep.
working when nothing's going on? She showed me. So
I had a sketch
Yeah, we're gonna work on Bubo and try to get it as close to being done as possible. I'm a little sick of looking at this bird now. You know,
it's like our 4th episode or something.
yeah, 4th episode. We're beating it to the ground.
I know we used to do them in less than 1 episode. Then when 2 episodes was long, now we're doing one taking like 4 episodes.
Before we get too far into it, big, huge shout out to Big Sexy Beard Brand, Sex Pod, my favorite scent. JRB 520 will get you 20% off. So check it out.
What keeps going up?
What?
Oh,
20. It's always 20. Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway again tonight. Go figure. I got 2 patches to stack tonight. Ghostbuster patch and a Superman skull. That's like a $1 million value. So yeah, you could win them free tonight. Yes.
1 million
One.
won.
Easy.
Not American dollars, but 1 million won.
1 million yen.
No, won. Won's less.
Oh, one's
Yen.
less.
Yen actually is a little bit higher than American dollar. I think.
What 1 million Bitcoin?
1 million Bitcoin.
1 million
1 million
Doge.
imaginary
Bitcoin,
Doge
something
coin.
that doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, yes.
There'll be an NFT on it later. Promise.
Oh my lord.
I tried. I got the little generator because I had a buddy that was in the crypto. I don't understand crypto. It's like the stock market. I don't understand it.
But he
But,
also told you to back off for a while because the market's getting too full.
yeah, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's
I mean,
flooded.
I figured out how to create
Today.
mass NFTs. You know, I mean, original but mass NFTs, and
Unless you were a name, you weren't getting anything out of them.
I'm a name, damn it.
A bigger name.
I'm a name, Kevin.
No, I'm not a number. I'm a human being.
But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about what Thain's got going on. He's got some solo stuff going on. He's got ForTheBirds show next week.
Yeah.
Smells like
Go ahead and get started.
smells like
We definitely
Nirvana.
have more artists doing stuff now. So
More cord. Sorry.
oh,
How's it going?
Anyway.
Flying around. But yeah,
We are
If
professional.
I get
Can
knocked
you
out
tell?
by a microphone,
I've never seen that
Did that fall
microphone
over?
do that. No,
What'd it do?
it went like that. Like I don't know what happened. I
Uh-oh.
just started swinging back and forth.
no
Where's your
hazard pay.
plates at?
I don't know, Kevin. You lucky you got water.
So what's this symbol that you've got all over?
Oh, this is it's basically just brand promotion
Fly.
for my third solo project. It's like the Idol trilogy that I've been working on over a series of years. I actually put this design out quite a while ago, and it was really just kind of like another logo for my kind of my same kind of the same idea as my Thain stuff, but then it ended up kind of morphing into a logo and branding for my third album. Idol Mind, King Idol, and then this one's just gonna be Idol.
Yeah.
Obviously. So it's just real simple.
I have
Self-titled almost album.
Yeah.
And it's
I have one of your merch. I can't remember if it's a hat or a beanie or a shirt or something that has that on there.
yeah.
It's a good design. It's definitely
It's simple.
memorable.
Yeah, it's simple, and I think I've plugged the hell out of it, so people have associated it with me. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
So what does it mean, idol?
it was, Idol is kind of like almost a version of an inner demon. You don't want to be idle. You don't want to have an idol.
So it's
You don't want to have.
idleness, yeah.
You don't want to have an idle mind state. It's not like the false idol. It's not like that. It's not like a play on that or anything. It's just basically a reminder to be moving.
Yeah, nobody
like,
likes stagnant
Don't be idle.
energy. Yeah.
So that's just. It was a simple idea, and there was, at least locally, there was good reception around the first project I did, and a lot of people, made a lot of waves. And it was special to me. It's a little sentimental, so I kind of wanted to see it off right and have initially, I just, I put the first two albums out, and I was in the midst of kind of doing something with my engineer that had up to that point engineered all my projects, and did all the post production, and he ended up passing away in 2020. Yeah, and he died September 11th, 2020, and I kind of just went in a different direction musically at that point. I kind of ran off, joined a band, quit my job, got out of a shitty relationship at the time that wasn't serving me or the other person, so
Full transformation.
and it was just time to completely evolve, and I was able to kind of come to peace, with his passing and getting, falling back in love with music through, a band, just kind of shifting gears. And, we did a lot of cool things over that time, obviously, made a lot of headway. We've, done some cool shit, and bonded with those guys, and I've solidified myself, in that group, not just like an addition to the band.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I
part of,
love the merger.
Yeah.
Watching it, you
You know.
kind of take over some of the parts that they did. Some of the old songs.
yeah. And, love those guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to, everybody, ForTheBirds, obviously. Yeah. But, all of us are also, kind of, now that we're like comfortable in the chemistry, everything is like firing on all cylinders as a band, that things are moving,
Get that
forward.
flow going, yeah.
Yeah. Now that that's happening, it was like time to come and close up the, the idle stuff. It was time to like, all the doubters maybe, and all the people that had been asking for, when's the next Thain project, on the shows, everyone that pulls me aside and is like, hey, I love your band, love everything you're doing, but when are you going to give us another rap album?
Yeah.
Like all those people, that's why, they're about to get this, 11-track album with minimal features and, really dope music. And a lot of it was made analog, with no software, all the production on it was, legitimate. And
A tech nerd, an old school tech nerd, huh? I love it.
I think a lot of the hip hop heads and a lot of the people that really fawned over my early work, like with Jake, are really gonna go crazy over this one, because it's got all of the modernized, and like I guess like the evolution of my life and the foresight and the wisdom. That's all there, all the lessons and everything. But it's definitely some good callbacks to my previous work, with it being its own original thing also.
So when's that due to come out? The Idols?
It's all recorded, and principal recording is its own, feat. And now it's like when I'm satisfied with like the mix on everything, hypothetically, you know,
You don't have a date
yeah,
yet.
I mean, I don't really have a date, you know,
Yeah.
but I could put it out, you know, whenever. I'm hoping for about a month is when I'm shooting. I'm gonna get it all uploaded and prepared for, you know, online distribution and get all the, you know, the artwork squared away and get all the approvals that I need, you know, sent off and everything, and you know, just make sure everything's legitimized before it gets out there, because something I've realized in the past, you know, just through having a bunch of music at this point is, you know, you're really like a lot more protective over your music that's finalized and put out there. You know, it's like probably the same with being an artist.
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh, yeah. That's
you
we
look
call
back-
that a soul project.
You look back at some shit you did like 8 years ago, and like now I'm finally to the point with my art, you know, that I can look back to some shit I was doing 8 years ago rapping, you know, I don't mind, and still be proud of that music.
Yeah.
Like that was a part of, you know, people still appreciate it. And it's like once you reach that certain level, it's like it's almost like, yeah, that's passable as Thain. Like maybe it's not the music I'd like to be making now, but people love it, and I listen to it, and I think it still holds value and it still holds up. I mean, so
You were on Steven's project too.
Yeah, I was
audio parodable
audio pareidolia.
Pareidolia.
Yeah,
I always fuck that
yeah.
word up.
His new album "Dope" just came out, and it is pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's got features from some of my other favorite artists in town, other than myself, obviously, and it's entirely self-produced and self-engineered and mixed and everything. Really impressive, live instrumentation.
Yeah.
And, it's dope. Everyone out there, go check the Audio Pareidolia out. Not just because I'm on it. Like that's really a dope project.
It's just a bit.
It's
What's going on, Mr. Thomas Benny? How we sounding out there? He's been coming on. He's
my man.
He's our remote
tech
sound
guy,
tech
and
guy.
he's joined
He's
me on the
uncanny
podcast
today.
for Saturday. I do a Saturday podcast for just music
okay.
lovers. We just talk music.
Okay.
It's fun. We get sidetracked.
You guys just do that yourself? You bring guests on that one? Or
No, I bring guests. Like
cool.
I said, yeah. I asked. I'm gonna call him out. I asked Kush, and he fucking left me hanging 2 days, 2 weeks now. I'm like,
Damn,
it, Eric.
You have
I'm
asked
calling
me,
you out.
You have asked me, but you haven't asked for a specific date. So
Hey, come on now. Positivity.
Oh, I'm positive. I'm positive he's gonna come in.
I'm positive he's gonna be here next time I ask.
Next week. You coming in, motherfucker?
No, he'll be here.
Yeah, like I said, it's fun. It's just getting started. First one, we got dinged. I tried playing snippets. We got dinged. So we nixed the snippets. Now I just kind of release a playlist afterwards, after the show's over.
I respect anyone that does podcasts just because it's like the consistency of doing it. You set a time for yourself, like of the day or a certain day, and you're just like, I'm doing one every day. Like I can barely get myself to do that, whether it's like band practice or like telling myself I'm going to write new music on a certain day. Like that's what I've been doing like lately, and it's been working, and I hope that stays true, but we'll see.
I think that's just a type of creative process though that
Good.
I think music
Thank you,
and
Thomas.
art are like a little bit more of like a spontaneous inspirational type of thing.
Yeah.
When that really good stuff hits, it strikes you at the worst time. Like I'll be driving and I'll have to pull over or put down in my notes even just like an idea I've put together. But I think podcasts and this internet stuff, it does take that consistency to build.
Oh yeah.
We got some patches we're giving away today. Nobody's guessing. Got a Superman patch and a
Did anybody
Ghostbuster
write
patch.
down a number yet?
Good call, Kevin.
Nobody guesses. I just get to keep the patches.
I got one.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. So yes,
1 in 500.
Iron On Ghostbuster patch made by yours truly. Iron On Skull Superman.
And you can sew it too if you don't want to iron.
If you don't want to be lazy. Okay. We've got a number 1 through 500. Keep guessing. This just helps keep the algorithms happy. And you get free shit. So what? Guess, Daniel Murphy. All you got to do is guess between 1 and 500. How hard is that? I mean, you can go ahead and send your, Visa card number on over too.
No, it's not too bad.
Thomas said crystal clear today.
Yeah.
How
I
have
took
you
the
had
muff.
a podcast this long doing stuff like that. Go ahead, put your social security number in there.
Hey.
Describe yourself using only your social security.
Yeah, exactly. What 9 numbers, right? 9? No. Is it 9? Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's like-
Okay,
it's like 10
never
or
mind. I
something,
don't
so-
think that's why you've gotten away with it because no one's really worried about.
Yeah, I mean,
He's like, how many numbers?
this is not AI. There is,
Well, you are right though. It is not numbers.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to think.
365. Good guess within 500. Kevin's coming back off the hot seat.
Is it like Price is Right rules, or you got?
Yep, Price is Right rules. Got to
Be under or right on.
right
Gotcha.
on. Yeah. Keep guessing.
Unlike when we did that remote with you guys, and like everybody just said the number out loud because you guys knew the number.
The graphite on black paper.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah. That's what I write secretly.
Do you want to go next, or do you want?
Yeah, I'll go.
Spent most of the time trying to find your black paint, and then I found one
The
on the floor.
It's been a mess. We've been.
I'm gonna have milk
And I
ready.
need to start bringing in some paints again.
Well, I got it's. They've been just. We've been doing stuff out, so it's like been thrown in car
Yeah.
out of car. So it's like it's a mess. I finally got stuff out because we don't have anything booked for a while.
Well, I kept
currently.
looking over there where you used to, because you keep some there,
Yeah.
and then you keep some next to you. And I kept looking, and there's nothing there. Well, wait, where'd all the
Kinda.
other paints go?
Tried to rearrange to get it a little bit more professional.
What's that called? Where Mavelog's dog or whatever.
Yeah.
It was, where you
I don't even have my regular.
ring the bell and I'd get hungry. Were there any leaves on that tree? Because I did leave a little bit too much green on the. I couldn't get the green to come out, and then it just a big old bunch came out. I was like, what?
Originally, it was like supposed to be a dead tree, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
got leaves. It's got,
It's our painting. We
Happy
can do
little
what we
trees.
want.
well, that's like the ruins of
Mhm.
what was the city in Clash of the Titans.
But that doesn't mean the trees have to be dead.
Yeah.
It's not Chernobyl where everything died.
It's war stricken.
Guys,
Well, it was Clash of the Titans.
it is called Art Assault. I'm not sure what I got myself into.
I don't know.
Completely honest.
I don't know. Like I said, it's probably a little stretch because you know, I mean, you're intuitive art.
Yeah. It's not a far stretch though.
Yeah. You do what lives on Wednesdays and you teach classes at your place, right?
Yeah. So I work out of a place called Psyche and Soul. It's where my studio is, and I hold intuitive art classes that kind of like help you kind of pull your subconscious thoughts towards the surface. So that place in meditation where you like have dreams, and you know everybody knows about it at this point. It's a pretty popular subject to like, you know, go into a meditative trance when you're in a creative mode. And I can help people to harness that and use it in their own art. So yeah, those classes are every Thursday at 6 over on Carriage Parkway.
You might even get
Got a couple.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
A couple.
I don't even know what the number is.
They do all sorts of stuff like Reiki classes, by Inner Wellness. They are out there too. There's a financial literacy coach. Her name is Lisa. I can't remember her last
Definitely
name.
illiterate in that.
Oh yeah, it's a really cool space. Like you wouldn't think that there's a whole lot of metaphysical groups that kind of get together and use that in the Bible Belt, but we're out here. We're out here.
It's like
Yeah,
anything
my-
else. There's a tribe for it if you know how to find it. You know?
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
first experience out there, they had some those health fair things going on over there. We went there as our troop and did some dance and playing sort of drum circle stuff that we do and everything. So. And that's when I discovered I've been outside the whole time. Then I walked down that back hallway where her office was before she got there, and there's these people with, doing the stone stuff and plants, and some other guy was like doing some kind of imagery stuff with cameras.
Yeah, the aura photos.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
And
You
stuff
said you
like
got
that.
something coming up at Monica House, right?
Oh,
The benefit for
the next thing is the Cotillion Smells Like Nirvana. Then we have, I think, February 4th is for the Memorial for Cruise.
Going to be a
Yeah, that's going to be a big show.
big eclectic
shout out to
music too. big
RIP,
time.
shout out to Cruz Ramiro. Like that's he was always super supportive of the local scene, every genre. I've caught him at tons of shows. I know he had a lot of really good people that he knew him a lot better, a lot longer than I did. But he's going to be missing the scene for sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna definitely go do a badass show.
I
in
think
his
he
honor.
owns merch, a T-shirt from every single band in town.
Yeah.
I swear he does. Because
Yeah.
I know he bought stuff from us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had some of my shit. I don't know if he had one of my CDs or if he had a shirt or he had something. But if I had it at a show that he was at,
He probably bought
he
it.
copped
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we were there Friday. That was my first time being there. And, I mean, Kevin's everywhere. Kevin's been everywhere.
It's an interesting
I've been
space.
everywhere, man.
It's an interesting space.
So we were in the library, and it was fun.
I played there with MC Square Root. Shout out MC Square Root. You know who I'm talking about?
I think.
I love the name.
He's a math teacher from Texas, like a middle school math teacher.
I think I saw the.
He's a rapper also. He raps about numbers.
Yeah, we were
That's
just there with
fantastic.
Scott.
His love for math and like equations.
Love it.
Show with Scott Collins.
Yeah, Scott Collins. He was from
And
Austin.
old Brooke Blanche. If you really just want to cry,
man,
just listen
yeah.
to his
Oh, yeah.
music. Oh my God, this is gonna be an upbeat song. Liar.
Yeah. Like I said, never had it. That was one of my
Then-
favorite from the Clamby Cubes, and so I was.
And he sang that one.
Yeah.
And then also new band, their first show, Axis.
Or Atlas.
Atlas,
Yeah.
not Axis, Atlas.
What'd you call them? Progressive rock.
Kind of a progressive rock thing.
Yeah.
Well, they did, the Crimson Rose type stuff.
Did you no, you didn't go to. I think I seen you last night at that metal show at Barleycorns.
No, I was at Kirby's.
I hopped in there for a second, and there was a band from Goodland called Esper Winds, and they're like throwing out and shout out Esper Winds, it was their first time to Wichita, the Barleycorns, but they were throwing out covers I just would not expect, at all. I thought when the dude walked up, I kind of thought, he looked like that dude from I forgot what that show is called. He looks like an actor from a famous show. But anyway, he walked up and he had that crimped long hair. I thought he was about to do some metal because that's like everyone else. And they were doing more like that, just kind of like Southern, like good old boys rock. Like they played Stranglehold, and they went out on Stranglehold as their last song. I was like,
that used to be one of my favorite
dude,
songs.
I could not
man.
pin them. I did not know that's what the direction they were gonna go with that.
That one,
And it was just
die from the 100th floor.
it was just a power trio too. It was a chick percussionist, and the lead dude was he was doing vocals and playing lead, and fucking bass guitar. Dude,
Daniel Murphy says that they
He
he
would have
was
been
editing their photos now. Hard at work.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, they were.
He's
they were-
always on the clock, I think.
They
He's
were,
always doing something.
Lately, I mean, I don't even take photos anymore because I see him all the time.
But keep guessing. Keep
we
guessing.
need some photos from you, Daniel, for the birds, man.
I'm an amateur compared to him. No.
Yeah, I mean, speaking
I'm
of
just
photos,
different.
that's a good transition. We got photo shoot. Book, but not the date. But we're gonna get a new Art Assault. All just Art Assault photos. So we just kind of
She has a studio that's really cool that she can do the green screen. and
Manda V
whatever
Productions.
stuff. I
Amazing
hope
photos.
Yeah, I've seen hers also online.
because I've done some photo shoots with her in the past with some of my character stuff.
Yeah, I think she's got mini photo shoots for 45. I think is what she's going for the mini
You see
shoot.
that she did an underwater one where these
Yeah.
people were jumping in like suits. And,
Oh, I
I think
know
she
she-
wanted us.
Yeah.
But we were like, I don't have a suit. And I'm
Well,
like,
I rented a tux for my buddy's wedding, and I was like, I don't know if I can get it wet.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do
I
it.
mean, I have a dress
I think he
blues.
paid for it. So
I have some dress blues which don't fit anymore, but that'll be that's my death suit, because they'll just cut the back out and put the front on it.
That reminds me of the wedding dress project I brought up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought a wedding dress. It's like French designer dress I found for $1 at a thrift store, and I've always wanted to just destroy it, like in one way or another.
Amanda would
just-
be the one for that to do a photo shoot.
I thought
with.
about fire. Everyone keeps telling me that's too far.
Well, it's not too far.
I don't know if you can wear the dress while it's on fire.
But
You
it's
gotta-
got. I could. I could.
I don't know if you
There's
should.
a 12-foot. Should is not the question here.
It's art, damn it!
Yeah.
It's art.
If you soak
Keep
down
guessing,
everything,
everybody.
Up
It's
to
got
the
like
edge.
a 12-foot train, so it's like it would be like a good minute.
Hey, this is a complete derail, but
What
what
was
was
that?
that?
Our whole
It's hard.
show-
It's hard to have something to say that was like anything to do with that. Just, but anyway,
our whole show's a derail, so it
This,
doesn't matter, man.
what was that band from Kansas City or wherever they're from? Their thing is they just light their shit on fire while they're playing. They played at Barleycorns. I wasn't there, but I have just questions because they light the top of their van on fire and play it on it and shit, and they light their instruments on fire and play them. how the fuck does that? How is that a sustainable act? Like fucking act every night? Like, are they just getting new shit all the time? They have special gear that can sustain.
Well, they probably got some kind of gel that
like
only that goes out.
Maybe
Bro,
one
I
was a
guess.
fire marshal.
Yeah.
I guess I've seen a lot of videos online and Reddit and shit where people's whole body just goes up
Yeah,
and
I'm
fucking
not-
flames with that.
I'm
shit.
good. I'm not gonna
Well,
Michael
that's
Jackson that
that-
shit.
The
Wait, you
two
get some-
Haas guys, Ramstein,
Ramstein, yeah.
Ramstein, whatever.
Whatever.
I guess if you're standing in that front row, you're gonna get burnt.
Well, man, if you're gonna do it big, right?
You're not gonna have eyebrows.
Like Whitesnake did, like Whitesnake did, and killed 100 and some people.
Oh my god.
Damn, really?
Yeah, they were doing a
That
small
sounds like a
bear,
white snake.
and so, well, no, it was the pyro guy. Nothing to do with the Whitesnake man. They hired, and he didn't adjust his stuff for like a bar.
Just roasted some people.
It'd be
Holy
like
shit.
playing in barley corns instead
God
of.
damn, dude.
He had it set for like he had it set for like the
barbecue
cotillions.
They got barbecue.
Barbecue.
Yeah, get barbecue corn.
Although they've burned enough of those pizzas there, so sooner or later, who knows?
Yeah, dude. They burnt the shit out a couple pizzas.
Yeah, in fact, we made a sticker out of one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, that round sticker of ours that says that's a burnt pizza on the background.
So keep guessing. I guess nobody wants free shit, man. I don't know. Miss
Like I
Clarity's got check out her page. She's got some artwork for sale.
Yeah. If you
Can't remember what it
Esper ones was rad. They were. I would
Yeah.
totally like to play a show with them again. I mean, if we're in Colorado or if I come back to Wichita.
See, I'm so not used to this podcast thing because you just started talking and I was like,
No, I was
We
reading
just
the
all talk
comments.
over each
but it's
other.
the
Yeah.
I can't see those right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little preoccupied.
Mm.
Boo-boo
Yeah.
needs feathers. I
55.
don't think you guys know how wings work.
I
I didn't do that.
no. Like I
Steve
said, I
did
wanted
that.
to elongate them.
Wasn't that Steve
Yeah,
that did
it's gotta
that?
like curve
Yeah.
this way.
Well, if you look at the creature itself, they're kind of.
It is a metal bird, so I mean, like, there's got to be a little bit of rigidity for sure.
You want the reference? That would probably
Actually, that would be nice. Yeah.
yes. So yes.
But yeah, the Kirby's got that meat fest this whole weekend. It's still going on.
Yeah,
it's going to go on till about 10 tonight.
Didn't make it out for that. I just
Some cool bands.
should have. I know. I knew a lot of them.
Santia is done now. She started at 5.
Yeah, she's 35. We missed
Who
her.
else? Brooke plays around 9 or something like that. But I saw my main reason I went yesterday, besides selling some art because they raised money for the arts at WSU. And I sold 2 pieces of art there. Mine was the only art this time. But I discovered that the Giant Thriller guys got vinyl album out now. So now I'm like, I hope I can get to it before they sell out.
That's pretty cool.
And then, so that was kind of nice. I already got their CD. I like their stuff, but I collect vinyl. So.
I thought about like just as a nod to the hip hop heads, like more of like a collector's piece because I don't even have anything that plays a tape, But I thought it'd be cool to get like just like a select run, like 50 or 100 of
we got
some tapes.
2 or 3 tape labels here in town.
Yeah.
So
I've seen people do
Probably
it.
didn't get
I've seen
recorded
people
time
make
lapse
them. It'd
again.
be cool to have them.
Again?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna fade me out of Artist Hall? Is that what's going on?
Oh, Kevin, you need a turn.
Jesus.
No, I was just there.
Now you got to go get a turn now.
No, I don't. I had my turn. That's
right.
good to know. 'Cause
Fired.
I was trying to finish what's his name in the background a little bit since he's out of focus. I don't have to be super detailed on his stuff, but I couldn't. I thought he had a sword in his hand, so
Yeah, what is just the
He's got a sword and then the skull. I got it over here.
the Medusa. But then
Medusa
he's got
head.
a strap across his body going the other way from his tunic.
yeah, that's a shield.
Yeah, because you can't really see the shield. I don't think.
I thought the shield was bigger than that
This
because
is
it seemed
actually
pretty
kind of
big
my
when he
specialty.
made her turn her.
Close, but no cigar, Mr. Daniel Murphy. Good guesses. Keep guessing.
You're the only one guessing.
Yeah,
so
this
if you
is
just
gonna
keep
get it
going.
eventually.
Well, Kyle guessed once and stopped. You can keep
Yeah.
guessing.
Keep guessing, Kyle.
I said it's 69. Gotta be it.
Got to be 69. Yeah.
But yeah, the funniest thing, remember when they were on, we had them on like the Brady Bunch on the thing.
I
And then
see.
Icy said the number out loud.
Yeah.
And someone was paying attention. All of a sudden, like 6 people said the same number at the same time.
No.
What's up, Jenna? Thanks for coming on. 33, good guess.
That's not the
I
right
do.
one. But
I
good
got-
guess.
I got Scooby, and she won last week the Prince, so I got some stuff to get to her. So definitely have to get together next week, Jana. Yeah, I've been working on t-shirt design for the birds. I gotta get another one for Barcode.
Yeah, I gotta get with you for some Thain merch.
Yeah.
And, maybe some concept art, graphic art, single
Yeah,
art,
definitely.
just all the things.
I'm working with a guy now who does some mixing, like but he's older. He's like 65, something like that. He contacted me, and we're gonna do some stuff. But he wants some of my artwork for like his individual songs for each one. So I'm gonna be hearing. You're gonna see a lot of my crazy artwork on somebody's stuff.
I would like to
That's
do
cool.
a painting for artwork. I mean, that's kind of what I want to try to do in 2023 is do it. I mean, I do the digital stuff, and that's fun, but
It'd be cool to do. Yeah, it would be cool
just have a painting.
to do something hand drawn or something like hand painted or just whatever. Like my first album is actually hand drawn. The cover.
Yeah.
Rick Dunwoody drew my first one. Shout out Rick. He's good old skater homie from forever.
I've had a couple pieces purchased.
Tamara
For some-
Johnston, $4.99. Good guess.
Did this really crazy, but it's usually stuff already done. It's not somebody that wanted. They looked and said, "Hey, I saw this. I did this painting of a fluffy bunny rabbit thing," and that's all it was. And the guy liked it, and he bought
Something
it.
you said you did in the past.
Yeah,
That's what's cool about art, man. Is like once you, it's like
I did it like 4 years
Yeah.
prior to him buying it, and he
Yeah.
just really liked it. And he goes, "It really fits this song." And I said, "Okay." I took some digital stuff of it, and I said, "If you buy the original piece, just make sure that I get credit for it."
once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, it's on Spotify on the thing somewhere. I just can't remember who it is. I've only seen it once.
Yeah.
It wasn't really music I would listen to a whole lot. So
I had a album cover that I did, and I found out that some of these artists have a certain expectation. Like the guy wanted to look like a manga character, and if you look at the rest of my artwork, it's not manga. That's not my style. And so
Yeah, you got to study the artist. You
I
got to
tried,
research the
yeah.
artist that you have to, who you're ever
that's
going
a
to reach out to.
specific
Yeah.
style.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, reach out to someone who's like, that's their shit.
Yeah.
that's why you got to talk to them and you go, "Look, it's
Keep
gonna-
guessing,
You
Tamara.
made
Keep
the
guessing.
attempt though. You did it though.
I tried. I didn't end up. He didn't end up liking anything that I did. But yeah.
That's why you send them to somebody who does that."
Well, and
And
that's
that's
kind of what I was like.
And I've done that. I've sent you stuff.
I'm not going to be too hard on myself because that's kind of beyond my realm, you know.
My problem is I just like a lot of shit. I like art, so it's like I'm better off telling you like what I don't like. You pitch me some pitch me some ideas, and I'll be like, we can run with this for this. That'll work for right here. Or whatever. Like I find homes for for things, purposes for even with my
I've
own
had some
music.
people where they wanted expectations, and then I would show them the pre-drawings. "Oh, that's cool, but can you change?" "Okay, that's fine."
Yeah.
Once I get it down into color on the paper, and I can do some small adjustments.
But it's kind of finalized.
But if all of a sudden the arm's here and you want it up here, it ain't gonna happen. And
But keep guessing, Tamara. You can keep guessing more
and the
than once.
deposit is non-refundable.
So you're
We've
telling
got,
me that the first 11 revisions aren't free?
Patches is what we're
So-
giving away tonight.
The
Superman on a
deposit's
skull.
just so we can get the equipment to get
Ghostbusters.
started.
Stephanie Nash.
Yeah.
But you guys have been good about it. I mean,
You at Mopigs tonight?
when I did both times I've done videos with you guys, we worked out a contract. So
Good guess, Jana.
and people, I like people who understand that.
Yep, keep
I'll
guessing.
pay,
Keep
I'll
guessing.
pay everyone for their time. If I'm
Yeah, out of the blue, he calls me up and asked me what my one, and I told him, and he said, "Well, I can do this," and I said, "Okay." Plus, they fed me. I'm pretty much easy. If you pay me and feed
If there's
me,
food, Debbie's involved.
I'm pretty good.
Well, I was telling her that I got to
Said,
feed
I'm
you
easy
every
if you
time
pay
we
me.
go out. Every time we go out, we got to make sure we feed you. And then none of us last Friday ate. We were like about ready to die eating Cheetos. And,
Cheez-Its and
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its and Cokes.
Yeah, cooking after this, right?
yeah, I am cooking. But yeah,
Yeah, I've had people. How much? I said, "Well, I'll do it for $300, but I need half deposit, and that's non-refundable." And that's killed a lot of deals. And I'm just like, you don't realize for me to get started, it's going to take half that for me to buy the stuff I need to get.
Anyone that works with like like off of like a sales based position like that with the
You're good,
public
Steph.
when you're
Can't
taking
make
up
them
a
all.
block of their time, like that's just they pretty much are guaranteed to lose out on that amount of money that they would have made during that time. People don't understand that, and so I mean maybe if you give them like a week notice for like a reschedule or something like that, that's a little bit different than just like the day of hitting it up like, hey, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But I did have one guy, he liked what I was doing, and I finally was okay, I'm going to finish it. I finished it. And he was like, oh man, that's not quite what I wanted. He actually bought another piece prior. So from me.
Yeah.
And so he did a quick sketch of what he was looking for. And I go, why didn't you do that the first time? And so because he thought, just similar, but the opposite of.
Yeah.
And I did. I mean, basically I did this demon angel thing that was smoking a cigar and doing all kinds of stuff. And he was like, no, I want it more. So when he showed it to me, okay. And
I've been going back.
But he paid me an extra for the time. I mean, not a whole lot more, but
going back probably, like I said, about the 11th version on this logo. And I mean, I had something started kind of what they along the line. And then there was a middleman and then the guy that was really in charge. And there was disconnection in between. And he wasn't using proper words. I mean, they were contradicting. I want it like this and this, but the two words, I'm not gonna. But the two words were contradicting, and I'm like, boom, I'm like, so I just sent him like a stupid basic font, and I go, is this what you want? And that's not what he wanted. But he sketched something out, and I'm like, okay, now we're cooking with granola oil.
My favorite customers are the ones who go, I trust you.
Yeah.
You're like, yes.
Yeah.
Those are the ones know your art, though.
Yeah.
Usually, or
Yeah.
something really
Someone
caught.
that's already a fan of your style wants your style,
Or has even just
we definitely
understands
got
what
three
style is. I
very
think that's hard for non-creatives.
Yeah.
Well, you
Collective
got a
styles.
style. You have a style. I just don't have a style.
You
I do
too have a
everything.
style.
You're gonna
I
take-
do everything
I mean,
too.
My styles are, I don't have a style. I do something a certain way one or two times, and I'm bored with it, and I want to
But
do something different.
you doing what you want to do versus someone else telling you how to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's when you have less
Commissions are tougher.
Yeah, well,
Well-
you can't take all those artistic liberties and like kind of
Yeah.
make it your own.
Commissions are almost like work when you're just
Here's
painting
one.
what you want.
Has anybody ever wanted you to write them a song and then not pay you? Because
I'm not. This is like an inflammatory subject, so
Don't
I'll
have to
just
say
I'll
the
just
name,
say.
but-
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm smart enough to not
It's hard being
shoot
a
myself in
savant.
the foot.
Carefree is a style. I
There's-
guess that's
but
I've had disagreements with people over songs that were written in collaboration. I've had, things work very favorably. Also,
Yeah.
collaborating with
Yeah.
people.
well, that's a band period, though. I mean, almost every song we get, which ones are we going to develop and turn into something, and then which ones
Yeah.
are we going to record?
Let's see what Miss
And even when
Claire's
we're
doing.
recording, it's like,
Yeah.
no, that's not how it's played. Do it again.
When you got 5 people in a band, like you said, it's like a marriage. There's give and take, but there's always some kind of someone. Chances are, unless you're just dealing with some like masterpiece of whatever you're doing, but like typically, there's always going to be someone that has apprehensions, going into whatever we're doing. They might have now over through the course of it, they might like come to the realization, or maybe not. Like there's certain songs that I'm not married to. That they're out of the. We're about to drop a 13-track project. I love the project, but some of the songs are more sentimental, or I feel stronger about. I think that's just.
But the thing about music, you don't know how another person's going to interpret it or how they're going to perceive it. So I mean,
'Cause-
you may hate it, or it may not be your favorite thing, but then 50 billion people out there love it. You're gonna play that song. You're gonna learn to love it.
Depending on what your reasoning is. I love even the ones that I'm like not as strong about. I love what they like, the feelings that they invoke in other people.
Yeah.
Other people are like entranced by it, or like that feel
Yeah.
Compelled to listen to it, or they get something that's more sentimental to them maybe than it is to me when I fucking wrote it.
Yeah.
That's I've got some songs that hit other people harder, than they hit me.
Oh, flat out. What happened when I
That's
saw
how you know
guys
you're doing it right.
when you guys played that little showcase thing, and early on when Icy and Tony were playing, all of a sudden their music just started drowning me. but in a good sense. And I stopped painting, walked up there, and just stood there for like 3 songs.
Yeah, those guys.
And it was just enveloping me. And then when you came out on the second half, it did it a little bit, but those songs were a little bit more aggressive.
It's like a medication.
And it was just like, holy cow, what just happened?
It's like a
And
medication.
then I went back and my piece, I was just kind of throwing paint at it, and then it developed into those 2 weird bird dragon things I painted. So
Yeah, speaking of
because I was going
You
nowhere
guys don't
with
do
my
that
art.
every time?
What?
I did that every time.
What, throw
Like,
paint?
that's the whole
Yeah,
purpose
yeah.
of me live painting, is going out there and being like,
Oh, you mean
just getting, especially at Barleycorns when you're just in that back corner and I can't see anybody, and that you guys have got a good show up there, whoever it may
Yeah.
be. I just
Well, I
kinda-
did. This one was
you guys are more
more.
than welcome to.
No, I've done it too, but I'm just saying this
So
one
I
was
paint
more
a
than
lot
what
of
it
shows.
normally
Oh,
does.
Oh, for real?
This
Can you
one,
get a cotillion?
I was, you know,
I was gonna
I
ask.
think I could.
I thought I was gonna twist Icy's nipple and be like, hey.
If I could, I don't want to speak out of turn.
Yeah,
but,
I don't-
like,
I know
if
it's
I
a-
can, it's probably gonna you're probably gonna have to do like with the load in with this, like come at the time that
Yeah.
we're coming in for doing our sound check and bringing all our merch in
Cotillion
and
is
shit like
weird
that.
as hell.
But
because
I will
I've done
say,
photos there.
You know, you're like as far as live painting, it would probably be over like where the,
Okay,
all the
yeah,
all the merch is
yeah.
and with
Yeah.
like the big circle on the edge, like that's probably where you would be. You know?
Like I said, this year I just want to knock
the
some
lighting
knock
is
some
shit
venues
anyway,
off.
yeah.
I got little clamp lights.
Yeah.
I don't need lighting. I just want to knock some venues off my
Yeah,
list.
come attract people to the merch booth, be
Yeah.
painting and shit
Yeah.
over there. I could ask. Yeah, I know we've had people out before, you know, but for other cotillion
Yeah.
shows and stuff, and at Wave, you know, a couple times Michelle was out on the stage, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like it really just depends who's involved. But I'm
Yeah,
down.
Michelle got to do that Snoop Dogg show.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what a win for Wichita.
I was on that show. That was
You were?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
I
I
didn't
think
get
that's
the
where
chance to go.
is that where the photo?
Which one?
The-
No, that one's from. The one you used.
Yeah,
is
it's the promo.
It's one. It's one of the times we were at Cotillion, or I think that was Cotillion. That doesn't look like a Cotillion though. That looks like
They're both
that,
really cool.
That
venues,
looks
though.
like Temple Live's top floor is what.
That's the venue I want to go to so bad.
Annex Lounge is
Right.
dope. Top is like godly. Like that.
What is Annex Lounge?
Annex Lounge is like their main level venue at Temple. It holds
almost
like
like a
300
weird-
people or something.
You guys-
It's more of
Top-
a
Oh,
side.
so these are just like internal venues in Temple Life.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Annex
cool.
Lounge is one, and then just the
Yeah,
top is
You
just.
want me to
I
do
don't know
it
if
now?
it has a name, but it's more of just theater
All you gotta do
One
is-
of them has a taller stage
I
than
gotta
the
just
other
click
one.
on it.
and you could fit like
Click
3
on it
more
off.
people,
Right.
like because all the balcony seating and stuff.
I've done
You
a
don't
lot
have
of
to-
stuff for when
That's
they
right.
did the gamers thing there. We've done the drunken D&D there.
The what?
Drunken D&D, but I don't drink, so I always end up winning
Just
because
D&D.
You wait.
Yeah.
You mean there's a place where
He just
I can
goes because he knows
go
he's gonna
and
win. It's just like-
I can dress up, get drunk, and LARP. Basically, is that what this is?
not LARPing, D&D.
Is it- oh, so it's on. It's just table.
I mean, do you need a place to do that? I mean, you could just do that.
I just want to. I just want to go into
park
Temple
all the
Live in a
time.
Scottish outfit and just pretend that I am Mary Queen of Scots.
They do the
Is that weird?
the Renaissance Fair that's coming up. They have the they have what they call the burner.
Small dreams.
They have the burner that they do afterwards. So afterwards, it's a bunch of acts and a bunch of people just getting drunk as can be and trying to sing their songs
I
and
don't.
do
I
their
don't want to be
acts and stuff.
drunk as can be. I'm a Scot. It's hard
I'm
to
just
get
tell-
me drunk.
I'm just telling. I'm just telling.
I know
what-
moderation.
It's
Yeah.
during the burner, not who knows who's getting that drunk because everybody's still going to perform again the next day. So I guarantee they're not
Yeah.
getting rip roaring drunk. But
Rip roaring, John.
Rip
roaring.
it's basically the adult show for the Ren Fair is what it is when they do the burner.
Did you go last year? The one that I think did I see you there last year? When I'm making that up at Sedgwick County
Mhm.
Park or
They
whatever.
didn't have it last year, but they had it 2 years ago.
No, I just went to one like over like.
Oh yeah, they just had that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
right. Yeah,
That was it was like a couple months ago. I don't know when.
Hi,
I don't
Stephanie.
know when it was.
September,
but,
I think.
I just remember the turkey legs mostly, and like the mead, you know, that they were selling. Dude, you know the stupidest thing is they were charging like $7 for a glass of mead, and you can walk like 50 yards away and get a whole bottle for like $9.
Close,
Like,
but not
All
quite.
those, all those people that were there selling their own
Oh,
brand
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, you get a
Oh,
big
like-
old bottle for like
you
10,
son of a
15
bitch,
bucks,
like
or get a small
a little
drink
styrofoam cup.
for 10
Fucking
bucks. Yeah.
sorry.
That's okay. Keep guessing, everybody. I see good guesses. 190. You're getting closer.
You can't say that.
Yeah, she's within 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
I say it all the time. Oh, you're getting real close. You're within 500.
Man,
She's conspiring to try to give her the patches.
for all my ladies, I just dropped an earring. For all my ladies in the comments, I joined an all-male podcast, so thank you for, coming in here.
Stephanie's always
Sticking
on
with
there,
me.
and John is
For all my
always
ladies in
on
the
there.
podcast.
Stephanie.
What's up?
Hey,
Like I said, it was
gotta
The
get a word.
23rd was when I got the-
311. Keep
when I
guessing.
first watched her paint, and it's crazy. I mean, it's insane. The way she gets into it. It was just like, holy shit.
Mhm.
I already knew
I mean,
before.
Get in the zone.
That was at that battle thing, wasn't it?
If you watch
I
me
knew way
closely
before
enough, you'll
that.
see me start dancing with the
Because-
music, and the art strokes will go with the drum beat, and you're like, okay. I paint to
Actually,
I
one of
paint
the
to the
funniest
tempo, yeah.
stories for me doing artwork, I was doing a soft pastel piece, and I started it, and then I just kind of lost my energy on it for whatever reason. Well, 3 or 4 other people started drawing on it. And then this guy came along. I don't know who he was. He just thought, anybody can draw on it, right? And so he starts getting on it. She got mad. Remember, because he put all that blue on there. Remember that? And so she goes in, starts doing her stuff, and then I get remotivated and go in there and start, because we're just fixing his stuff.
I did not get mad.
Well, you
There
weren't
isn't-
happy.
Let me explain myself, because when you are painting on another person's project, we learn this in preschool, right? You don't paint over someone else's section. When you are collaborating, it is working together.
Yeah, you enhance it. But you
No, you
paint
don't
over it.
touch it. If it's already been
Me and Kevin don't follow those.
No,
rules.
we don't follow that rule
fucking
here.
share shit all the time.
see, and that's why I love hanging out and doing live paints with you guys, but you won't really catch me doing collaborations anymore.
Well, if you jump in mine, you enhance it.
No,
It's not
no.
necessarily, because sometimes you'll see something, and that's the whole point of
No.
doing it. That's the
No.
whole point of doing
I
it.
will see, and it's hard for me because mine are like soul pieces. Like I'm so
Attached to your work.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
it's like
connected
religious
too,
for me.
But I got different levels of different connections.
There's like it's blasphemy to mess up my painting. Like, really?
It's kind of how I feel about like performance
But-
aspect.
But we had like 5 people.
That's like
drawing
someone coming up and throwing a drumstick at you guys while you're
on-
performing.
I
But we
think
had
all-
like
yeah, I
5
think-
people drawing on that one piece. But yeah, when he touched it, all of us went back and redid most of it. And someone bought that piece and it's now hanging up in a house in Hutch.
Nice,
So,
nice.
So it
It was
was.
just gonna be.
But yeah, normally that many people on a piece is really, really tough. But
I honestly don't really even like collaborating with other writers. Like I'll do it with my band, I
Mhm.
let them have a say, but and more than a say actually, because we write our shit together and we have parts and everything's pretty democratic. They let me take a lot of liberties, and like I think that the tenure and being around, they can just the things we've done have like earned or postured me into a position where I have more say than what I initially felt like I had, even though it's always been we've always had say, but when you're brand new in a fucking band with 4 other guys that have been playing together a lot longer,
yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
happening
you
even with.
you gotta
walking on eggshells
you're like
a
new
little
kid on the block. You're not about to just come out here just making demands
This
like
is mine.
no, this is what we're gonna sound like now. But it's when I'm collaborating particularly with other rappers and just like stuff like that, other vocalists, it's tough because I've been burned, before, and I've had people just not finish the track, or people take off and take off and release the track before you can, so now it's on their on their shit.
That's annoying.
And
I mean, I want to add some vocals to some stuff for people, but no one wants to. So far, no one's been approaching me. I'm out there. So.
I don't like doing like, if we're gonna collab, you write your shit, I'll write my shit. That's about the biggest risk I'm willing to take, on a collab with someone, because I hate doing like we both co-wrote the song, because it just leaves too much of a margin for.
I'm more like wanting to throw mine
something
on as
happen.
like backing vocals in the background. So I don't even care if I get credit for it. So like if you got a song, you go, oh,
Well, there's a couple songs.
Kevin's punk vocals would sound kind of cool right here.
There's a few songs that on the ForTheBirds stuff, that I don't have written in parts because it predates me being in the band. So my parts are oohs and ahs and supplemental, atmosphere, like backing vocals.
Keep
and
guessing, everybody.
And that's kind of what I'm even talking about.
I don't see it
If you
yet.
have something you're doing and go, hey man, Kevin would sound cool in this one part, even if he just said hi. I don't even care about the rest.
Too bad you weren't at the studio the other day. I needed a group effect. I needed a bunch of people to yell hell no at once. So I had Howard, Howard for ForTheBirds. I had a bunch of random people that just happened to be, and I was like, all right, I need all y'all to just yell hell
and
no.
then you just take
into
those
the mic,
and you
and then I had a
lap
group
it over each other a couple of times.
And then I had a
you got
group, and then I had a group of people do it too. So I have it sounds like a big group of people saying it.
Because in ours. That We Hate You song is that way and on the recording.
That's when you just market that as, hey, you guys want to be on a feature?
Yeah, no, you're not. If you just come to yell hell no into the mic, so I can take your voice and do pitch thing and do weird things to it in the software to make it sound like a.
I'll give you a free
I'm not even.
t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not even going to give you a credit on the album for that. I'm sorry.
It's just bragging rights for him. Listen. That was me, sort of.
Yeah, I was going to say Kevin's not credited in the video for Mud, but everyone sees him in it. They know he's in it.
That happened to me on my 22nd birthday. I am in a rap video.
Oh God, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
I'm 27 now. I had a birthday, didn't I?
All right,
you did.
Can't.
Yeah, I'm 27 now. But on my 22nd birthday, someone took me out for drinks, and we ended up accidentally being part of some private concert. And there's this guy with the camera, and I was like, of course, it is my birthday. I'm like, yeah, you're taking pictures with me. Great.
Twerking and shit.
I was. And they got it.
So just for the people who want to know, what's this video called?
I'm not. I will never tell. I will never tell.
Well, we'll get the
As soon as I find out, guys,
team on it.
stay tuned. As soon as I find out what the video was.
Well, thankfully,
I'll
you
put that
can't
in the
really
comments.
see. You can see the profile of my face at the very end of the video, and it's kind of cool because it's a fade out. But they didn't give me any credit. I feel like I made your whole video,
I'm on
sir.
2 videos he's in now. I don't even know if I got the
Twerking.
I'm not twerking.
But both times. Actually, I was doing that weird dancing thing.
Oh yeah, he was dancing in one of mine.
Honestly,
You
I
can
would
tap
pay to
dance
see
now.
Kevin twerk.
A little bit.
He
My
was
ankle
dancing
hurts
on
like a
the video.
motherfucker from it. But
Ooh.
and then, when I was doing the plague doctor, I was just
smear on it?
That happened.
I was just standing there. Oh, you're pressing.
I accidentally
Magic.
did a cool thing. Okay, so this is a graphite drawing I'm doing on black paper, right? And so if you, I didn't realize the other side was imprinting
So she
on
basically did her own little stencil,
Nice.
carbon paper type. The poor
Nice.
man's carbon paper.
I
do
knew I
that a
brought
lot
that for a reason. That's intuitive artwork, guys.
A lot of times I'll take a piece and you have all this scribble, but you
It's
only
all
want certain lines
accidental.
out of it. So you take your graphite or charcoal, put it on the back, and then you go over it again with the lines you want, and then boom, you go in and finish up.
Isn't that just a lithograph?
It can be, but when you don't
I mean,
have
if you
that,
use stone, that's what it's
Yeah.
called. My one of my best friends goes to K-State right now, she graduated already. She's going to grad school here soon, and she does lithograph prints where it's like you carve out this wood and you lay this ink down, and then
Yeah.
there's this giant stone and a roller. It was really cool to watch.
mine would be a lot of times
My
I just do a
favorite brush
sketch on a piece
today.
of paper, and then I'm like, hey, I want to do this
My
like
favorite
ink or
thing.
whatever, but I don't want all my choppy lines, so I just take my graphite chunk and cover it, put it on there, go over it again with the lines I want, and pull it up, and then boom, you got your piece.
Sad day, y'all.
You can get new brushes.
Kind of like the first time I learned how to do screen printing was actually with
12 gun
that,
salute for the
the
brush.
cheese. What's that? That cloth, the cheesecloth
Cheesecloth,
with
yeah.
The cheese and the cloth.
Cheese
Yeah.
in the cloth, on the
Yeah.
cloth.
I just
And-
wrap
and-
cheese.
and then the Elmer's glue, and you do out your design, and then you take your inks and do your thing. Those don't last very long. You can do like 1, maybe 2 on it, and you're done.
An untapped market, I think, outside of kindergarten is macaroni painting. So I'm gonna start doing a bunch of macaroni. I'm gonna start painting things.
An untapped market?
I'm gonna start. No, look. Imagine if you just painted a bunch of macaroni different colors, like the little noodles, and
Yeah.
you started just making fucking big ass murals out of
That would be.
out of painted macaroni.
It'd blow up
pieces.
to
Well-
be bigger than Legos.
Yeah, dude. People just start selling the dried macaroni kits in different colors and shit, to do your own macaroni drawing. It's $1 million idea.
I
hate the capitalist part of it, but like I feel like that would really take off.
You shouldn't have said it on public.
I got a million more of those. All my investors that are watching, I got a million more of those.
They got to.
Carry around the copyright symbol.
I
every time.
detest.
Yeah, it just needs to come up like.
I detest fashion
Little,
in art styles like that.
I call them
The
nudes.
fast, trendy. Hey, Redbeard 248. What's that?
What's going on, Redbeard? You've been tuning in a lot. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, like when that pour and that spin art stuff came about,
Yep.
and then all these people were like, "Oh, look," and it's cool for
All
what
those
it is.
special
But
sponges and shit that
Yeah,
yeah, twist and turn on the
and
infomercials.
loosely
and shit.
fits in the art world. It's fine.
Oh
but
my
that's usually background for stuff for us people that spend hours doing art.
Yeah, we bought my son a 3D pen for Christmas. It's like it's a
I've
gimmick.
seen those. Yeah, I
It's
don't know
a
if they're-
gimmick. They work. However, it comes out in a spiral formation. So you can't really get precision with it unless you, I don't know, just go like
Be like
incredibly
bricklaying.
slow.
I was gonna say be like bricklaying, and you got to go.
I don't know
gotta be a
why.
surgeon.
Why are we as a people so obsessed with 3D shit? Like I don't know, like the movie, television,
The
it's
3D
like
printer,
everything.
Creation.
We just got to have 3D. It's just like
Don't get me started on dimensional physics, dude. Don't.
everyone,
just don't.
everybody wants 3D.
Yeah, because we're humans and we're gaining
5D.
consciousness and we want to be in the 4D, we want to be in the 50, and we're just trying to evolve and do things.
Yeah,
But we don't really understand how actual physics works, so we just keep trying to evolve and keep pushing against our own ignorance.
Yes.
Oh, anytime
gotta
a civilization gets like crazy,
What is the actual
technological,
number?
it probably gets
Because
smacked by an
sometimes we
asteroid or
miss
something
them.
anyway. So,
That it?
3 of them.
3 of them. Okay. Okay. No, we
You
haven't had
can't see
anybody.
me. Giving hand signals down here. He's like an umpire. Mac
mac and cheese lovers are pissed because there's a macaroni shortage for art.
Oh yeah. So when you leave your bowl of mac and cheese out for like a couple of days, you forget it's there, and it's that hard, turns into that rubbery.
I'll just go up to your mural and scrape off some macaroni.
Hey, the good news is you won't have to go throw like some macaroni on the painting because
No.
it'll already be macaroni.
I would actually not do that.
Yeah, you go throw boiling water on it, it makes the noodles
Well,
soft.
I got-
Oh my God.
And I got one of those heat guns, so you can reheat it so we can lay it out right.
What's that Willy Wonka reference? The snozberries taste like
Oh my
snozberries.
God. Someone
No.
could just come up with a ladle and like some hot water though, and just like,
Bloop.
stick a scoop
3D
on
is
it.
my side gig, huh? He's got some 3D art where he actually has the glasses and everything.
Bro, I'm taking it old school back to 2D. Everything I do from now on
2D.
is 2D. Everything I release. That's gonna translate live, but like,
No.
like we'll see.
There was even at a
We'll
point,
see.
the guy,
Still
the
figure that
guitarist for Boston, tried to do 3D sound in his music. That's the reason Boston only has like 2 or 3 albums out, because
What
in
is-
between,
in
he was just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But he was trying to do 3D sound in his music, and I'm like,
like
how's that even
sir?
work?
Sound is so fucking weird. Man.
Yeah.
It's like
Life travels in waves.
I don't know
So
why.
does sound, so does everything else.
What are you doing? Just recording it in 3
Sound.
different speakers?
everything
so it
is
comes out?
you know math.
Probably, yeah.
Mathematical.
I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is, right? Surround sound
Yeah, some
plus
kind of
plus
surround
depth. A certain. I wonder if that he means like distance and you
Or
know.
would that be 3D, or because
Well,
you're using 3 different
How many
senses?
dimensions is there? Because there's the sound,
And
right?
there's the feel.
And
And you're feeling it.
Well, okay, so there's you can fit any piece of art into the principles and elements of design.
Mhm.
I learned this in college.
She's better than us. You guys.
I'm not. I dropped out of college.
All right.
But there's like you're right, rhythm pattern where the eye is drawn to, and then the principles are things like line, depth, stroke, all of that. But I'm sure that there's a scale for that for music at some.
Because
in
also
some
when
way.
you listen to music, sometimes, like you said, with us artists, a lot of times the imagery starts coming from the music instead of from
Oh
us.
yeah.
Oh,
And,
Will Butterworth. What is that? Is that the 5th?
Yeah, I can carve guitar. I'm totally just playing, man. I don't have any
Will
beef. I don't have any beef
Butterworth,
with
the 5th.
any
can
D,
make-
any dimension. I don't beef with none of y'all.
It's
I'll
all
set
good.
triple on
Yeah.
any dimension. I like
I'll
all
fight
of
you
them.
in any dimension.
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah,
you're saying?
No,
Like you're-
So you're doing the
Square up
cement
with me in any
3D, or
dimension,
you
you
doing
know?
the
Go to the
composite
astral realm.
3D?
Yeah,
Which
let's
are
go
you
right
doing?
now.
He's got a 3D printer. He's got
Is it composite that he's using?
Wood CNC. He's got
Probably.
Or is that the cutter too? He has the wood
he's got
cutter.
the cutter.
Too?
He's done some work with Stephanie. Done some.
I might have seen it. So
Yeah,
Butter
shows
is he
we've
a
done.
butter cutter? No.
A butter. Guys, have you ever seen a butter sculpture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dream of like
Make a
having
big ass-
butter sculptures in my kitchen that I can.
What was the movie? What was the movie Rushmore? The butter. They did the butter sculptures.
Oh yeah.
That would look like ice cream to me. So it's like I
Yes.
just want to go up there and go.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
then it'd be
just
like.
take a Ritz cracker, make it out of some nice salted canola oil butter, and just
I remember when
as you
like
walk
ice
by.
sculptures and shit.
Go with some of your Texas bread.
Yeah, just cut the sculpture's arm off for.
Delicious art.
CNC woodcutter and I thought he said losers. I was like, what? It says that lasers.
Yeah, we're losers, man.
Have you ever looked at laser right in your eye?
No,
Probably
what?
not.
This is why I'm here to like stop you guys from making terrible
Dude.
suggestions to all of our impressionable.
When I was a
viewers.
forward observer in the military, we used a laser ranger finder for our equipment so it could locate exactly on the planet of Earth where we were at. And we had these 3 gyro things and everything.
That sounds like a GPS.
Similar, it was before GPSs.
Right.
And
You know Garvin? He wrote it.
Yeah.
Garmin.
Garmin, yeah.
Garmin.
you don't even see
What
those.
the fuck is
anymore.
Garvin? Like Garvin is like an aircraft or something.
Remember the Garmins and what were all those other
Mhm.
all those map things? Now no one has. I still have one.
Tom Toms and
I have a
shit.
TomTom
Yeah,
somewhere
like,
at
them bitches were
home.
expensive back in the day. It's because they were fucking. It was like that or MapQuest. Like you didn't have the GPS.
Map-
on your
You had to,
phone.
I remember like
They print out a
printed
whole
material.
notebook of.
Like pirates.
What
They
term
are.
was it?
I
Oh,
drove to
shit.
Texas
Yeah.
one time when I was hella young.
Does
you know.
anybody even know how to use an atlas anymore?
As soon as you hit your first construction detour, you're like, well, that's it. Like I don't even know how to get home now using the directions. Like
I don't even want to talk about
you
that.
have to
Like
stop at a
I
gas station and actually ask for directions. I had to do that before. You know, it's showing my age. a
There's
little bit.
proof.
I guess we'll go through because it's time.
It
we'll see
is
who was
time.
the closest.
Damn, nobody guessed it.
yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
There was
Actually,
a couple of really close.
that
ones,
one right there is pretty
but
close.
there was some even closer.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Of course, I've been to so many of these.
Oh, that one. It's still the same person though.
Oh, yeah.
We're all judging you, seeing his
We're
winning.
judging your numbers.
I mean,
You've all failed.
I'm surprised Stephanie didn't get it or somebody just.
Stephanie and
They win all y'all shit. Beard oil. everything.
Santia, but she's at Kirby's right now. So
I might stop by there after this and get a turkey leg. I know
Oh,
you're cooking,
shit.
but I'll eat here and there.
yeah, I was there last
I'll eat
night.
twice.
Yeah.
They didn't do any turkey legs, but they had pot roast stuff, and hamburgers. I mean, they had
Well,
some
excuse me.
really good. They had
Excuse me
ribs
for
and
being
everything
where I
else.
was told to sit.
Yeah,
I
so the
didn't realize
winner
there was a fine
is.
There
If
it
I
is.
can find it now.
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, what's up? I've been painting.
It's like a lizard. She doesn't
Right.
like people yet.
Here's the winner, but it's actually a different number. I just don't want to go back. There's who won.
Oh,
She actually won with 218.
Tamara, good job.
Tamara, yep. Shoot me a message. We'll figure out how to get the 2 patches up there. Get them to you. Figure out.
Oh, should we retire this one for a couple of episodes, then go back to it?
No.
Can we just burn this painting?
No, I'm gonna finish it on my own now.
Boo.
Y'all had your.
I
We
Had
got,
you
we got
what?
good. I mean, there ain't much left to do, really. I think it came out pretty great, but I'm ready to get done with
I
it.
think the problem is we're doing it off an actual.
Yeah, we
thing,
usually
so
don't
trying to
reference
make
things.
I mean, usually we're just like, okay, where they go is where they go, but this one we're referencing something, so we
Yeah.
want to make it as close as possible.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Daniel. Thanks for tuning in, William C. Butterworth. Check out his CNC stuff.
love his name.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of your company, but it's probably William C. Butterworth Lasers, I think.
I
Have
mean,
you heard
you
that?
can
Have you heard
is
that?
that- is
Have
that
you heard
the
that,
pocket?
Mrs. I hope you're married, so you can have Mrs. Buttersworth.
Oh my god! I didn't even think of that.
And if you
Right.
are, tell her if there is a Mrs. Butterworth, please have her go listen to that song, Mrs. Butterworth,
Yeah,
by Young Gravy.
Love you too, man.
Don't
Thanks for
do
tuning
that. We were gonna get that man in trouble.
in. Well, like I said, we got this boobo. Let's anybody would like to get this thing off of our.
You're the target audience.
It's
off of our
Just
shopping
barely
block
got
here.
me. You know
That'd be
what I mean?
nice. That'd be nice.
Hey, biggest thing is
It's 'cause
all
he's
art
cute.
supplies
Like,
went
He's like
up.
6'6",
But yet
dude.
we
He's
can't
just-
rise our
he
prices
has-
to accommodate because no one's buying art right
He's
now.
so goofy.
So
That's what I
just
think
remember,
that's what it
almost
is. He has
every piece that-
line cook energy.
Every frame I buy, every canvas I work on, everything else has gone up no less than $5 to $10. Everything has.
Everything must go.
So, our prices, we're not like all these other places to raise our prices to match it because we can't, because then no one will ever buy our stuff. So we're
Kevin
still
Kevin,
at
you
a
gotta
point.
speak positivity.
He'll
into
paint you a
existence,
picture of
man.
an egg right now.
I am being
Yeah.
positive
Because I know
Absolutely.
that's a problem. people
Yeah.
have
because
right now.
people are still buying, but it's not like we've raised our prices, is what I've said. So we're still
eggs.
within your ranges. It's just that we're not like the eggs that went up 500%.
Yes, we are
fuck
not
the
eggs.
So
Check
check Thain out with
one.
For the Birds. Check them out next Saturday at the Cotillion.
What came first, the bird or the eggs?
Yep, exactly. The
Ooh, that's actually
proverbial
not a bad
question. But yeah, Kevin, what do you got going on next week? Anything?
I know what to do. I just can't think.
Yeah, put them on the spot. Clarity, you're gonna do your lives and your classes on Wednesday, right?
No.
Oh.
So I do
Yeah,
a
last part.
live every
That's right.
Wednesday on my TikTok. It's at Compass Artistry. So I'm live every Wednesday, and every Thursday at 6. I've got an intuitive art class.
Okay. Classes Thursday.
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 Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
He's got
Oh,
one more thing, I think.
Yeah.
316 Thain everywhere, official Thain everywhere. Also, make sure you check out Shootout Battle League. We're actually going to be the host of that. So we got some battles coming up. Anyone out there that wants to get your rap bars, spitting game,
Check out
put
his
that up.
Delta Mud video, and also check out the Voices in My Head voices. I'm in both those.
Voices in Mud. Yep, Kevin Hansen's in both.
Yep.
See if you can find them.
See if you can find me. It's
Yep.
very obvious in one. The other one, you have to really watch it several times before you realize there's another image in there.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're gonna get off here. Have a good night.